Hi, this is Trish on Bow Wow Know How. Oh, we've got a bit stormy weather now. Here we are with Horty and we're just going a little walk. I wanted to just talk a little bit about the Doggie Don't device that I use. I use it for 3 reasons. The first reason is when I'm out on my bike. So if I'm out on my bike and any dogs come towards me, because there's a dog up here that attacks cyclists, it's one of the farmer's dogs, it's a pet. I use that, keep it away, so I just point and press. And it's almost like a taser sound. Okay, that's what I liken it to. And dogs just take that second look and off they go, retreat. Now, if you're using it for your own dog, what I find is useful is for behaviours to stop impulse aggression of any kind or impulse reactivity of any kind. The best way to do it, I'm just going to check it's not too windy actually, I'll walk back this way. The best way I find to use it is first of all to say your marker word, which is no, stay calm, no, press it. But you're looking for that moment when the dog goes from this frame of mind, you can see it in their face, little ears down, to that frame of mind. So there's more intensity behind it. If you find you're using your Doggie Don't and they're already in the throes of ah and it's not working, it's because your time is just slightly off. You need to try and get them before they reach that point of not hearing anything. You know, always think of it as a scale from 0 to 10, 10 being really off the wall reactivity and excited. If they reach level 5 and beyond, they're not going to listen to anything you say or do. So try and keep it below the 5. Always look for that moment when they've gone from this, using their nose, to that intensity of, you know, I'm coming to get you. Now, it takes a bit of practice to get there. So, if you're using it and you're getting the dog to think twice, they're like, oh, it takes sometimes maybe 2 or 3 times before they say to themselves, oh, I don't like that. And then really, if you're just, sometimes you bring it out to use it and then that stops the reactivity or the behaviour. You don't want them just seeing it, because they remember, I just don't like that. Now, the dog will kind of recoil a little bit. You want it to be strong enough, I'll just go over here, to curb their arousal. So it has to be on top of their arousal to pull them down. It can't be under, push it up, it has to come down. So it has to be loud enough, which is what I find it is, and annoying enough for the dog to think, oh, I don't like that. Now bear in mind, it's a sound. Let this big truck go by, and there's a couple of cars. Bear in mind, it's a sound. So you might get your dog backing off. Oh, I don't like it. Give it a moment. Once you do it and you see the dog saying, oh, okay, right, that's fine. And they'll be a bit like, oh. Okay, so I just got a call in there and it cut my video short. So what I just wanted to say, I've just come in here out the wind, is if you are using it with your own dog and the dog's behaviour, first of all, you have to have your intention in the right place. So you intend for the dog to do what you're asking. So no tool of any kind is of any use if you're weakly saying no and not really meaning it, or not really committed to it. You have to be 100%, I absolutely mean this is a no, you know. So make sure that you are getting that across in a way that the dog understands. If they're not doing it, they don't believe you. Right? So no matter what you think about my advice, if your dog isn't doing it, listen to the truth, because dogs don't lie. You're not doing it, you're not saying no in a way that is convincing them. So you have to be believable. So you can practice your no's. You can practice from no, 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 you know, that kind of thing. Practice your no's so there's some energy and power behind it. And then you press your doggy don't. And then you'll find your dog. And I think this is where I got to in the last video. Being like, oh my God, oh, okay. So give it a moment, give the dog a moment of being like, I am sorry. And then you want to ask for another behaviour. So the other behaviour might be come, so just lengthen the leash and say come, and then come, and then yes or good, and then a treat. Because what you're wanting to do is change the dog's state of mind from being to, you know, business as usual, we're getting on with it. We don't want to get stuck in the moment. If you give a child a row, there's no point in dwelling in the row of the moment. You move on from it, and that's what you're going to do with the dog. So you don't want the dog to not pay attention so much it's not going to listen to you. You want them to be a bit like, oh my God, okay, you know, I'm convinced I'm not going to do this again. And then you change the state of mind back to business as usual. Come on, let's go, let's do other things. So then the dog knows it's not them, so they're not in this whole okay, and you feel sorry for them. They're just like, okay, right, that was that behaviour you didn't want. Right, I get, they'll start to pick that. I get that. It's not actually me you're having a go at, it's the behaviour. I get that. Okay, so I'm going to just leave it there at that at the end of this video. Just so I've talked about being on the bike and using it then, and I've talked about using it for your own dog's behaviour. Just let me know if you have any questions. And then the next video I'm going to talk about how to use it when it's a dog coming into your space. Okay?